All right, this video's on redlining.
Mr. Barricade here in East Oakland, California, to show you what systemic racism looks like in infrastructure.
Now, before we get into this guy literally builds, like, he's an engineer. He literally builds streets and I think bridges and things like that. But I know he builds the streets that are in communities. So he's well overqualified to he's very well qualified to speak on the issue because he builds these streets in these neighborhoods. Now, obviously he didn't build this one, but I've seen other videos where he's built streets. Yeah, he's an engineer, bro.
I'm in a historically redlined community here, and there is no drainage. There's no drain here. There's no drain here. There's no drain. Again, it's not here. The lack of drains has messed up the concrete road, and you can see how poorly maintained the asphalt road is because there's no drains. The water sits here, chews it up, gets underneath, messes up the soil, and you have potholes. Instead of fixing the subbase, that would make sure there is no potholes or cracks.
That's how potholes form. He just basically explained it. We always wonder how. I thought potholes form because these big old trucks, the 18-wheeler trucks, are right on the road, and there's too much weight over time for the street, so then it creates potholes. That's what I thought. But obviously, he's saying there's something different.
They continue to pave over the pavement until they filled up the gutter. And instead of putting inlets in the ground, they put this pipe that takes the water from one side and dumps it on the other side of the street. So all the dirty water comes from here, goes underground, and dumps out right there. And there's no street sweeping, so trash and debris just sits there for decades. The reason this is this way is from the very beginning, the soil was messed up in the flatlands, and it's been a struggle to build any infrastructure ever since. Fix the drainage.
And these are the type of things that they do systematically. It's like systemic racism and stuff. You know, as blacks, we continue to complain about all the things that we deal with and stuff as far as racism and stuff. When we probably could, why don't we just leave? I be wondering that sometimes. But the truth of the matter is, I know there's some racist white people that might watch my channel and stuff like that. The reason why black people, that won't be successful if we all try to leave, because white people, this system, not white people, but yeah, well, white people, yeah. This system needs blacks. This system needs us to oppress someone in order to thrive. That's how capitalism works. That's the foundation of this country. Like, this country was founded off of building the whole country off of oppression. So they figured out different savvy ways to do it, as far as the prison system and different things, and also sweatshops overseas and things like that for cheap labor. They're always going to figure out a way to oppress or to use someone at a disadvantage to pretty much build up everything that they need. And everybody's gonna have to answer. People gonna have to answer to answer to God one day for all the things that they have done. But it's not right, and this life is not forever on this earth. So whatever you do, you want to make sure that you're right with God. You know what I'm saying? God will forgive your sins, but you want to make sure you're right with God. Like, y'all be doing all these different types of things and stuff like that, and y'all not, this life is not even forever. You gonna have to answer to it one day. You are a spirit. You're not gonna be on this realm forever. I mean, you could see, look at, everyone dies. Why would you treat people like that? I'm trying to have a clean slate with God.